How you going, guys? It's me, Phil. I'm doing a shark rig segment based on the popular demand on Facebook. Unfortunately, a lot of my friends on Facebook have asked me to show them how I make my rigs for sharks. I've caught a lot of 7 gills. I've caught a bronzy in one thrasher on my local pier. Basically, it's not local; it's an hour and a half away. But yeah, basically, the rigs that I made myself have worked. You can buy your pre-made rigs, they're spot on as well, but I've used my own techniques. My techniques have never let me down. Alright, like I said in my other previous videos, you can see Prestige. He is the fishing expert, basically, okay, for sharks and all that kind of stuff, guys. He will knock you up a rig, spot on, beautiful, works. I make my own, like I said, but each to their own. My rigs don't look that, sharkable, you could say, shark trace, but trust me, I know 110%, and I can if you go onto my Facebook, it's Philip Jordan Rexy. If you add me, you'll see my shark photos, and plain and simple, it does work. Alright, one of my rigs that I do use, never got a bronzy on him, never got a thrasher on it, but I did get a 7 gil on it. I'll show you the rig. Alright, the rig number 1, guys, I'm just trying to untangle it here, sorry guys. My rig number 1, you let mates borrow it, and this is what they do to it, guys. Alright, rig number 1 consists of 400 to 500 pound swivel I use. You got your wire trace. That's 400 pound, and must be 400 pound, guys, or plus. Depends on the size of the sharks you want to get and the size of the bait you're going to use. 400 pound plus. Alright, now guys, that 400 pound, like I say, once again, it's each to their own with length of traces. I use a 4.5 meter wire trace all the way. Alright, 4.5 meters, obviously from the swivel. Then I knot it there and there. I wrap the wire twice around each other to a swivel, to a crimp that's been coated with plastic. I split it off into 2 wires with this one, guys, and each wire, as you can see, has got a nylon coating. I use KL circle hooks, alright, for my sharks. These are small ones for the small baits. You can get small bonitos, remember that, guys, for the small sharks, alright? And then there's the second hook. Alright, so when it's basically rigged up, this is how it looks. Alright, and then yeah, it goes on to the swivel again. Alright, that was one of my first ever rigs I made. And hindsight, in saying that, being one of my only rigs that have never let me down, believe it or not. Alright, my other shark trace that I do, this is nylon coated trace, guys. Once again, it's 4 meters. I was going to say 500 then. Now, this one goes to a gain clip, 700 pound clip. Alright, 700 pound weighted ratio. Obviously, I've wrapped it up, as you can see. Now, with this one, I must admit it was a guinea pig. It was a trial, but it's worked that good. I've caught 8 sharks on this, never let me down. Alright, it's worked that good. Again, the bigger circle hook. But instead of a running hook, I've gotten 2 clips. 1, 2. See them? And guys, look at that. Hook doesn't move, but the hook can swivel. So you can do it to the bait. Alright? Got a 1/2 meter gap. Alright? To the one that's tied at the end. See? Clipped on again, guys, to another circle hook. I use circle hooks for one reason. Gets them in the side of the mouth. I've noticed that with the sharks too. Most people say, nah, sharks swallow, mate. If the shark starts raining, you hit it early, you'll get him in the corner of the mouth, guaranteed, guys. Guaranteed. Alright? Now, I've got another one for you. This one, I've used on gummies, I've used on mulloway, and I've used it on the bronzies and the 7 gills. I don't recommend them for bronzies and 7 gills and thrashers. Fingers crossed. But touch wood, it hasn't failed me yet. This is a mini version of it, alright guys. I've got 200 pound trace, 200 pound swivel, sorry guys, to 750 pound nylon line. Now on this one guys, it's 2 hooks. Now see how I've done it? 2 hooks. One's cable tied to the other one. Can you see that? Look at that. That is perfect for your for your whole dead mullet, whole dead squid. I've even caught a snapper on this and bass straight. But no teeth marks yet. Sharks have been pinged in the side of the mouth with this. But this is mainly my gummy bait, my gummy one. If I'm going for the big gummies up down in Western Port, it's the one I use. So I'll give you another look at that. See, it's the 2 hooks. I don't know if I'm getting you right on here, guys, but yeah, 2 hooks, clipped, red. Red disappears in water, guys. It disappears after a certain depth. Red line, alright, it's mono, 750 pounds, 2 clips, and then bang, you swivel. Now this one, guys, it's one of my favourites. Caught so many on it, it's not funny. It has never let me down yet, and like I did at the start of the segment, touch wood that it won't. Wish me luck with that one, guys. I'll give you one more recap of what I've shown you today. Alright. That was my first ever rig, remember guys? That I showed you. 2 hooks, but this one's got cover on it. And then smaller hooks to a wire. Bare wire trace of 450 pound. Alright. Right up to my double-ended with the swivel. Now that one, it's one of my favourites. It's done me good. It's served its time. Believe it or not, it has served its time. And I reckon it's served its time well. Not retiring it, but I've semi-retired it. Basically, this comes along as an emergency now. That's right, if you're watching AFL, it's become the sub. I've subbed this one for my new big fellas. Now, in saying that, guys, as well, I can make them for you. If you go to goldenfishingmako@live.com.au, and if you go onto my Facebook page, Philip Jordan Rexy, ask me to make you a trace, I'll make you one. Basically, they'll be around 15 bucks, guys. 15, 20 bucks. Depends on how long you want the trace and how big you want the hooks. When I get the stuff, I'll email you or message you back and let you know, great, I've got the gear for you, I'll make the hooks, let's do this. Give me at least 2 weeks notice, guys, of a rough date you want it made by, and I'll let you know what date I can make it by. Otherwise, I recommend go on eBay. eBay makes them. Guys on eBay sell them. I sell mine on eBay. I sell a lot too, guys. Alright, basically that was my fishing segment. Alright, on my traces. Alright, had a few blokes ask for them. A few blokes. Alright, so I've got a box of my stuff there too, guys. If you can see, they're all just wire traces and stuff. My game gloves. But tonight is my night. I'm going for the gummies. I'll leave in exactly 45 minutes. And I'll be chasing the big grey subs tonight. Hopefully I'll got a video for you on the big grey subs. But shortly following this video, I'm going to do another quick one on fish size limits and the bag limits. I want people to listen to this video that's coming up and stick to it, guys. Stick to it, because we want fish for the future. But on a happier note, this was Phil Jordan talking to you live from my garage again. That was my traces. Hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, guys. Tight lines.